Electricity and Energy Minister Dr. Kgosientsho Ramokgopa says Eskom will extend working hours to accommodate customers who still need to update their prepaid electricity meters by Sunday.
Now, those who have not upgraded their prepaid meters by then may find themselves in the dark.
Disgruntled residents of Orlando, Soweto say Eskom did not properly communicate the upgrade to them.
And elderly residents also saying that they've been in the queues since the early hours of this morning, waiting for a registration center to open.
Now, some of them say they have chronic illnesses like diabetes and cannot go for long hours without food.
And there's also been growing frustration over the long queues and technical challenges at some of the Eskom centers.
Now, many called for an extension, but Eskom insists its hands are tied. For the latest, we're joined by SABC News Reporter Dludla, who joins us from Deep Kloof, Soweto. Good afternoon, Calvin. We saw scenes of panic in those snaking queues at Eskom offices. Just talk us through the situation this hour.
Good afternoon to you, Mfundo Mabalane. As you know, we have been moving around from pillar to post from Soweto. We were in Orlando Communal Hall earlier. People told us that unfortunately Eskom employees did not pitch today, and then we had to go to Deep Kloof, also not far from Orlando Communal Hall. There we saw that a queue was moving smoothly, and we were told that people are getting help. You could see people getting in and out, although some of them were not satisfied with the services. Then we moved to Cosmo City. That is where we are. Cosmo City is also in Johannesburg, and we spoke to Amanda Kriti, who speaks for Eskom in this province. But now let me introduce one of the residents who is still going to get inside to get help. Baba, sawubona kunjani? Sibonga kakhulu ke ngesikhathi sakho. Siyabona ukuthi uphethe amaphepha uyimisele ngokuthi ke ungene la ngaphakathi isonto selifikile. Umnqamla juqu ngesonto ukuthi ke nikwazi ukuthi nilungise inkinga zenu no Eskom. Yini oyilindele ngaphakathi? Ubunjani line ngoba ngiyeza ukuthi khona umuntu kubambelela ngaphakathi.
Yebo, ulayini umkhulu kakhulu sukusele kuseni kakhulu. Silindelela ukuthi sibambe i-deadline yabo abo Eskom ngoba bathi bona mawungaba ungaregisteranga ukuthi bazokuvalela u-electric wakho laphana ukwazi ukuzobhadala ifine ka 12,000. So senzela ukuthi nathi kodwa ke eyami ibilungile ke bengizowenza ukuthi ngoba nyawuthenga ugesi njalo nje kodwa ke bengizoyemake sure ukuthi nami ngikhona ebantwini abaregistile kodwa sifike lapha ekuseni ngabo 7 khona ngincedwa manje ngabo past 4.
Yinenza ukuthi nize nihlala isikhathi eside kangaka babaningezi ngoba Eskom uthi kade alihlaba ikholo lokuthi ozani sizokulungisa lenkinga ngoba manje sekuyoshaya isonto senibaningi kakhulu abanye baze balale kule ikhungu beningezingani eli
indlela advertise ngayo sibe singayi-understand sibesitshela ukuthi maybe bakhuluma njenga last year kodwa ke washo wathi yena uzovala ugetsi. So yiyo lento yenza ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi size nathi sikambe nabanye sikwazi ukuthi sithenga ugetsi. Yikho sikwazi ukuthi siphuthume umhla ka25 u24 engafiki sikwazi ukuthi nathi silungiselele ngoba sikwazi ukuthi kuyini okuzayo.
Kuyisifundo sini lesi ngoba abantu basumele phezulu babonakala betatazela bezama ukulungisa lenkinga yogesi kini njengabantu abasebenzisa ugesi. Kuyisifundo sini lesi nangokuzayo ke manje.
Siyabona nathi sifuna ukuthi sisize ngoba kumele ukuthi sibhadale ngoba masingabhadali ngoba Eskom ukwahluleka kakhulu ngendaba ye load shedding wabuya wasazama ukuba akasenayo load shedding. So zama ukuthi nathi sincede sikwazi ukuthi sibhadale kube nama revenue lawo ayiwona ukuthi akwazi ukusiza uEskom. Yikho siza ngalo ukuthi size ngobunengi bethu Eskom akwazi ukuthola leyo mali ekwazi ukuthi ugetsi uhlala ukhona njalo nje.
Manje ngenxa yesibalo sabantu abalapha ngaphakathi ngiyabona ukuthi umfana la ukuthi ayokubambela lapho ubona ukuthi uzohamba usizakele khona namhlanje.
Yebo, sengisizakele sengibuya sengisizakele ngisebenzile yonke into sengiright mangisuka lapha ngiyothenga ugetsi into zonke sihamba kakuhle.
Ungathini umyalezo wakho imessage yakho kwabanye abantu abasebenzisa ugesi la eNingizimu Afrika abawuthenga ku-Eskom?
Ngathi ngabakhuthaza ukuthi abaze bazoregister ngoba mawurejistile kuzosiza noEskom ukuthi akwazi ukuthi aqhubeke ukusinikeza ugetsi ngoba nayo Eskom ukuthi ugetsi uyawuthenga nakumele ukuthi akwazi ukuthi ayethenga la uthenga khona. Manje abantu besilela belokhu bewusebenzisa engakwazi ukuthi Eskom ethola imali kuzofika esikhathini sokuthi asinawo ugetsi.
Siyabonga kakhulu.
Ngiyabonga.
that gentleman telling SABC News that it is important for customers to pay for electricity, saying that they took time to hear the call to come here. It's because the method that was used by the power utility to communicate with them, as I'm introducing Amanda Qiti from Eskom. She is going to join me now because she is the one who speaks for Eskom. She'll be able to respond to some of the queries from people and to the media. Thank you very much. We spoke to you a few minutes ago. This gentleman is also encouraging people to buy electricity, but he is saying that the method of communication from the power utility was not proper at all.
You know, I was very happy to hear one of our customers actually saying exactly the same message that we've been saying, that customers need to buy electricity, they need to pay for electricity. So it's really encouraging to hear our own customers also sharing the very same message that we are sharing. So I think that makes me happy. And then in terms of the messaging, I'm not sure where the breakdown is, but I think we just need to continue to emphasize, continue to ensure that we communicate as best as we can, and just get our customers to then understand that they need to do these specific things that we are urging and requesting them to do.
When we spoke to Dr. Ramokgopa yesterday, he encouraged the residents to also use your social platforms. But the problem, Amanda, is that most of those people are old. They don't have such gadgets. How do you deal with that?
So I think the customers who don't have the gadgets, we are obviously then doing this face-to-face assistance with them in the communities.
Don't you think that maybe it would be better for you to go to the houses of those who are old? We spoke to Ogogo grannies, 75, 70, 65 years. Some of them were sitting down, some of them were stressed, they didn't eat. You could see that they are frustrated and tired. Don't you think that maybe you could have separated them and maybe given them a special treatment?
Yeah. We did separate the elderly from the crowds, and also people who are expecting, and also people who are either in wheelchairs or in crutches. But I also do want to remind the viewers that this is something that they did not need to come to our offices. It's a matter of buying electricity. You get your key change tokens and you go home and you upgrade your meter. So we should not be finding ourselves in this situation if our customers, especially this the last lot that we are dealing with, had been buying electricity, because their meters would have been long recorded. We configured our meters in August 2023 so that when customers, as they go and buy, then they are able to record their meters.
Are they clear though on what you are requesting? Because some of them, you would find them on the queues only to find out they are not supposed to be there. Do they understand your KNR 1, KNR 2, and that process is, remember, we're speaking about old people here.
Yeah, so there is that confusion where they're not sure of what they're supposed to do. But you heard Ubaba as well, who spoke earlier. He said that he wants us to verify and make sure that actually everything is in order. And that's the confirmation that he just wanted to do. And we also sent SMSs to our customers whose details are up to date to say that your meter has been upgraded to KRN2. Please do not come to our offices or call the contact center.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. That was Amanda Qiti. She speaks for Eskom in this province of Gauteng. Earlier we spoke to a gentleman who told SABC News that people must try by all means to cooperate with Eskom and they must pay electricity. You could remember that some of them were complaining earlier, saying that they did not got a proper communication from Eskom. That is why they are finding themselves in this situation. But this gentleman is saying the situation here is much more better. Some few people, including this gentleman, saying that they did not experience any issues inside here. We will wait for tomorrow and Sunday, the deadline, so that we can see what transpires. But I can confirm that on Sunday, the 24th of November 2024, it's the deadline. But ours will be extended. Amanda, it is saying that they will work up until they finish. The number of people that are here, they can close even at 10 p.m. today.
No, Calvin, it's at least heartening that things are running smoothly where you are. Thank you very much for that update. That was SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla.